Okay guys, we got huge news coming out of ESPN as a group of anonymous employees have reportedly taken shots at Adam Schefter regarding his reporting when covering NFL news. For those of you who don't know, Adam Schefter is the biggest reporter covering America's biggest sport. He works for ESPN and has a Twitter following of almost 10 million followers and is a go-to guy for breaking NFL news. He's the one who also first broke the news of Andrew Luck's retirement, Russell Wilson's trade to the Denver Broncos, and Tom Brady's short-lived retirement. Hence, this is the reason why he's paid $9 million a year. The guy is a workhorse who is tweeting non-stop at all hours of the day, bringing fans up-to-the-minute football news. So there was a recent article from the Washington Post that summarized many of the journalistic gaffes the NFL insider has made in recent years. During the Dalvin Cook domestic violence incident, in which a video was posted on social media showing the running back getting assaulted by his girlfriend, Schefter reported that Cook was the victim of abuse and extortion. However, this has yet to be settled in the court of law, and Cook's accuser's attorney accused the NFL insider of journalistic malpractice. Then there were a few other breaking stories that also stirred a lot of controversy. One that drew a lot of criticism, especially from fans, was how he handled the breaking news of Dwayne Haskins' death. In an insensitive tweet, Schefter highlighted the former first-round quarterback struggled to perform in the league while addressing his death, and this tweet had many fans up in arms. Then in the Deshaun Watson case, when the QB avoided criminal charges after allegations of sexual misconduct from more than 20 different masseuses, Schefter tweeted, "This is why Deshaun Watson from the beginning welcomed a police investigation. He felt that he knew the truth would come out, and today a grand jury did not charge him on any of the criminal complaints." And finally, the investigation into the Washington Commanders that exposed a 10-year-old tweet from Adam Schefter to former Washington executive Bruce Allen inviting him to read a draft about the NFL's collective bargaining agreement before publication. So these last two stories set off his co-workers at ESPN that led to one anonymous on-air talent telling the Washington Post, "He is your preeminent journalist for the preeminent sport in America." I would hope that as a network you're embarrassed by that, but I'm blown away that ESPN doesn't seem to care. Other employees also felt that Schefter was insensitive on reporting on issues of domestic violence allegations, particularly with the Dalvin Cook and Deshaun Watson cases. Guys, ESPN isn't new to this sort of controversy. Just a little over a year ago, we had the Rachel Nichols-Maria Taylor incident where one employee went behind the company and started secretly recording Rachel Nichols' rant about ESPN and her colleague Maria Taylor and sent that to the New York Times. This story blew up and saw Maria Taylor joining NBC Sports, and Rachel Nichols is probably somewhere in the Siberia of sports journalism. And then when you look further down Adam Schefter's history, there have been a ton of controversies associated with him. A year ago, we had the Aaron Rodgers story about him wanting to leave Green Bay before the 2021 NFL Draft, which the QB immediately squashed the rumor himself. Then, who recalls when the Cleveland Browns were looking for Hugh Jackson's replacement, and Adam tweeted out that they were interested in former US Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice, who had no coaching experience whatsoever. Then, how can we ever forget when Adam Schefter decided to beat Andrew Luck in his own retirement announcement speech and tweeted it out during a Colts preseason game? This shocking news didn't sit well with Colts fans, and an awkward moment occurred when they began booing Luck, who was watching the game from the sidelines. All in all, I think I can speak for the majority of NFL fans and confidently say that Adam Schefter is an asshat. Just so many questionable decisions and maneuvers by him in the past, and how he's conducted himself has led many fans to be put off by him. But does that mean I see ESPN getting rid of him? Probably not. Like I said earlier, dude's a workhorse and has ears to the streets on all the news, and he's just way too important for ESPN. He provides a shitload of content for the network on digital, TV, and radio, and I think is just irreplaceable when you think of all the connections he has within the league, teams, coaching staff, and front offices.